Recently, Niantic released a teaser for the upcoming feature Party Play, and I actually think this is going to be really exciting for Pokémon Go once it's released. That's what this video is going to be all about. Let's get right into it. How's it going, everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day and welcome to today's Pokémon Go video. Today we're going to be talking about Party Play, which is an upcoming feature for Pokémon Go that a lot of players are looking forward to. Supposedly how Party Play is going to work is that it's going to allow you to group up with other players, and as you're playing the game together, you're going to be able to collect a lot of different bonuses and rewards that you will only get by grouping up with other players. It's a really exciting feature, and it's something that already exists in other Niantic games, and I think something like this would definitely benefit Pokémon Go as a whole. Now, players were wondering when Niantic was going to release this feature. It was something that was rumored to be coming to Pokémon Go based on a lot of data mined info, and over time, Niantic hasn't really said anything about it. But on their social media posts, they finally released a teaser for Party Play, so we do know that this feature is going to be released really soon. But what exactly is Party Play? Well, we do not have any kind of concrete info on how this feature is going to work, but based on what we've seen from data mined info, we can kind of guess how it is going to work. Considering that everything that I'm about to talk about is based on data mined information, this is subject to change once this feature actually comes out. So take everything that I say with a grain of salt. The feature may work completely differently from what I'm about to describe. The first thing that we know is that trainers can create parties up to 4 trainers, and the 4 trainers need to be in the vicinity of each other. As those 4 players play together, they'll be able to collect a bunch of various rewards and get a lot of different bonuses. Most of those bonuses seem to be related to raids. It also seems like it's going to use some sort of QR code system where one player is going to be the host for the entire group, and they will have a QR code that other players can scan to join that group. You will also be able to see each of the party members within your own game, which I actually think is really cool. It also seems like there's going to be party challenges, which is going to be a bunch of tasks that you can complete as a group, and I do think this is going to be some very interesting and dynamic gameplay. So yeah, if this is how Party Play is going to work in Pokémon Go, I actually think it's going to be really exciting and very interesting. Currently, there's really not much of a reward structure outside of raids for playing together with your friends, and I really think having something like this is definitely going to encourage people to play together with their loved ones. Back in the day when Pokémon Go first launched, it was incredibly fun to actually play with other players. I think that was one of the best parts of Pokémon Go, and I really do think that having a system like this is definitely going to bring the game back to those glory days. Because as of right now, there really hasn't been too much with Pokémon Go that encourages community-based play. A lot of players tend to play by themselves, especially with remote raids, and I really think this is something that Niantic needs to bring back. I mean, yeah, during COVID time, we really did not have a way to play with other players because we were all stuck at home. But now that COVID is essentially over in most places in the world, they really should add a lot of things to get people to start connecting with each other. Now, aside from all the things that we know from the data mined information, I think there's a lot of potential with a feature like this, especially when it comes to different events like community days as well as Pokemon Go Fest. I think they could do a lot of things where if you are grouped up with another player, you're gonna have a lot better experiences. I think this could definitely spice up a lot of the things that are already there, like with the special researches or with daily tasks. Like, there's a lot of cool things that they could do with something like this, and I really do hope that they develop it continuously to make it a lot better. Because as of right now, a lot of the features that they released up until now, they really haven't been doing much with them. Like, something that I really wanted is for them to continue to work on routes, but they haven't really done anything major with this feature, and it seems like it's just falling by the wayside at this point. A lot of players that I talk to have completely forgotten about routes, and it's a real shame because I thought there was a lot of potential there. But yeah, with something like this, I really hope they meet that potential and they continue to develop it even further. So yeah, it's a really exciting time to be a Pokemon Go player. I really like the fact that Niantic is finally giving us this feature. At least it's going to be around the corner, as indicated by this social media post. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I really do think it's going to be good for Pokemon Go. But yeah, in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding this upcoming feature down below. Are you excited about partying up with your friends? Definitely share why or why not in the comments, and let's have a great discussion. And as always, thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. If you found it to be helpful and informative, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And also, don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in a big way, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon, because every member of my Patreon family gets a permanent spot on my in-game friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way, like with remote raids or the friendship system, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. Also, if you want to support my channel non-monetarily, you could always do so by following me on social media. My handle is @CountJinsula, and I'm on the following platforms. Alright, and that's going to be it. I'm Count Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.